I feel bad for my mom. I really, really do. This is the reason why. Because my mother, her only aspiration was to have grandchildren. She has 2 daughters, okay? I'm down to my last egg and it's on fucking Grindr looking to hook up. And in all realness, like even when I was fertile, extremely fertile, when I was younger, I had all these body dysmorphic issues. I was bulimic, and you simply cannot throw up a baby. Trust me. My sister... I tried. It doesn't work, bitches. Trust me on this. My sister's a lesbian. Her partner's black. I affectionately refer to them as Jungle Beaver. Lovely couple. Or as my mother likes to call her special friend. My father, God rest his soul, he was Asperger's before it was fashionable to be Asperger's. Now everybody's Asperger's. Why, you're nobody at all if you're not on the spectrum. Am I right? Something, darling, like a little ADHD, a little something. High-functioning autism, something? My dad was always a little awkward. He looked disheveled. He looked like a hurricane hit him as well. But he was very intuitive, extremely insightful, and he knew my sister was a lesbian well before any of us did, including my sister herself. And he would speak to me cryptically and in metaphors. He'd say, Irene, your sister is a vegetarian. She likes cats. I'm like, I got the metaphor, Dad. Got it! Oh, Jesus. Love going home to visit family members. It's always really fun. I saw my cousin. She's like a sister to me. I mean, we grew up together. Sadly, she put on about 90 pounds since the last time I saw her. I'm not even kidding, in 1 year. And what's really disheartening, she's not accepting responsibility for her weight gain. She keeps blaming her baby. I know. I'm like, sweetie, you adopted. Okay, shut the fuck up. Get your ass to the gym or do what I did in the 90s. Get jacked up on blow. Anyone? And start practicing yoga. Or as I like to call it, bloga. It's fantastic. I love my cousin, actually. She did a very altruistic thing, very lovely thing. She not only adopted the infant that she has, but she also adopted her 3-year-old sibling. How lovely is that? It's a beautiful thing to do, I know. See, now I don't have any kids. You're welcome. You have no idea the bullet society just fucking dodged, all right? I'm serious. With my DNA, that's the equivalent of a Bill Gates donation. I'm not even exaggerating, seriously, okay? I never realized what an arduous task it is to do the even smallest thing when you have kids, okay? Even just getting into a car becomes this Herculean experience. Like you have to put them in their separate car seats in the back, strap them in. I'm thinking to myself, my God, when I was 3, I didn't have to wear a seatbelt. I rode shotgun with my dad. Who else was going to hand him a cold one out of the cooler? That was my job, lighting his cigarettes. Yeah, that and lighting his cigarettes. There's no snoozing on the job. Oh, man. My other cousin was there. It was really good to see her. She recently had a baby. Now, I come from a sizable Greek family. Greek people, culturally and traditionally, if we have a child, we're obligated to name our children after our parents. That's why if you ever walk into a Greek diner and you hear the name Nick, obsessively, the fuckers don't have Tourette's. That's just the only name in the family. They're all named after their grandfather, Nick. That being said, my cousin Joanna decides to sidestep this long-standing tradition. She goes into one of those baby books and she names her daughter Arcadia, which is a beautiful name by all standards. I love the name Arcadia, unless you're Greek. Because in Greek, the word Arcadia means testicles. So my Uncle Nick is having a conniption. He's like, Joanna, goddamn, we're Greek. You cannot name your daughter Arcadia. What's gonna happen when Costa comes over? Ah, Nico, eh? Your granddaughter, she's beautiful. She has your eyes. What's her name? Ah, her name is Balls. And Greek people are notoriously hairy, so she will be Hairy Balls. That's a pretty name for daddy's little girl, right?